Well, a very good afternoon and a warm welcome to the Shoda Shoyat Stadium for this J2 League encounter between Thespakusatsu Gunma and the champions, elect at least, Júbilo Iwata. It's the penultimate weekend of the season, with these two sides still embroiled in unfinished business. The victory today would clinch the title and the championship for Júbilo Iwata to go with promotion that they saw achieved 2 weeks ago. Hosts Thespa are part of a group of 9 clubs scurrying to avoid 4 relegation places. Thespa's destiny is still very much in their own hands. Defeat today and next weekend's trip to fellow strugglers Amaya Adija could yet have plenty riding on it. Currently 3 points ahead of the drop zone. 4 go down this season to J3 as part of the restructuring that sees 4 coming down from J1 to reduce the numbers from 20 to 18. There's a very big crowd inside the stadium today. Home fans have turned out in their numbers on this, the final home game of the season for Matsukazu Suzuki's team. They just stayed up last season. Can they do it again this time around? Good following of supporters have made the trip as well from Júbilo Iwata. They could be crowned champions today. A victory or Koyota Sanga's inability to win their game today. Well, let's see them crowned champions. In terms of team news, well, Thespa first of all, they've made 2 changes. Hiroti Hateo and Masaya Kojima coming into the defence. Injury ruling out Kazune Kubota, whilst Tatsuya Uchida drops down to the substitutes bench for Júbilo. 2 changes for them as well. Double injury blow, the experienced midfield duo of Haruki Tamada and Katsuka Tamamoto, the skipper, means that they play no part today, opening the door for Yuki Otsu to return to the starting 11, and Yasuyuki Konu gets a chance to shine in the hearts of the midfield. Glorious sunny day. There is Genko Amaya, the captain. He's played his football in Germany for Fortuna Düsseldorf. He's chipped in with 4 goals this season. Looking to him for some inspiration today.
いよいよホーム最終戦で、さらには首位の磐田を迎えるゲームとなりましたが、今日どんな思いで戦われますか？
どんな思いで、まあ僕もジュビロにねいたんで、まあ負けたくないっていうのが一番だし、ホームでその優勝セレモニーをさせたくないなっていう思いは強いです。はい。
チームここ3試合ドローが続いていますけれども、今日勝ち切るためのポイントというのはどういったところでしょう？
まずはやはり先制点、のところが大事かな。どう点を取るかっていうところが大事で、まあ、守備のところはね粘り強く本当に体を張ってやってくれてるので、はい、そこの点を取るところが大事だと思います。
ありがとうございました。
はい、ありがとうございます。
Kazu Kurdo, only too aware that he's up against champions-elect today, who will want a victory. Looking at 22 goals this season. No one has scored more goals in J2 than him this season. Fired a blank last week in the draw with Vivara Nakasaki.
優勝という、周囲からのプレッシャーですとか緊張感ある中でのゲームですが、今日はどんな思いで臨まれますか？
そうですね、自分たちで勝ち点3を取れば、優勝できるっていうのは、前節ね終わったところから選手には言い続けて、結果的にね勝てば優勝がついてくるというふうには考えているので、それに向けて全員で戦っていこうというふうに思っています。
そして兄弟戦の群馬ですけれども、かつて共にプレーをした、工藤監督のサッカーということになります。どのように分析されてますか？
そうですね、今シーズンの頭から何度か映像を見てて、非常にボールを大事にするサッカーをやってて、でそれをね引き続き工藤監督も続けているっていうところと、あとやはり個人で能力を持った選手が何人かいるので、それに対してはね非常に気をつけるようにはしています。
ありがとうございました。
はい、ありがとうございます。
Matsukazu Suzuki keen to wrap up the title ahead of their final home game next weekend, when they will be presented with the trophy. It'll be a party for them guys, party for these guys. Tiko Ito there alongside Yamamoto, the defender. Calm and relaxed in the tunnel area. It's been a long, hard season. 40 games gone, 2 to go. And already we know that Júbilo Iwata will be playing their football at the top table in Japanese football next season. The big question is, will Thespakusatsu Gunma be playing in J2 or J3? The fans who have turned out in the numbers today will be hoping they can produce something today. If they do, that man needs to fire on all cylinders. Genki Ame. It's a sunny day, but there is a breeze. Perfect football conditions. The pitch here is one of the better ones in J2. Meibashi awaits the two teams. Two sets of players coming out onto the pitch. One set has achieved promotion, the other wants to avoid relegation. It would be mathematically safe in normal circumstances, but Thespa know that 4 go down this season. In touching distance of the J2 title, Júbilo Iwata have something to play for as well today. Almost down to business. Thespa against Júbilo. Have a quick look at the two lineups again. First of all, Thespa. Hato coming in at the heart of the defence. In at left back, Masaya Kojima. Here are the two changes. Kabuto injured. Yoshida drops down to the bench. Seven of the 11, by the way, have scored 3 or more goals this season. They have got goals in them, Thespa. Today's referee, Futoshi Nakamura. Captain Skenki Omae taking the captain's armband today. Kentaro Oi, the defender. This is how Júbilo line up. No Yamamoto, Kazuki Yamamoto, the captain, out injured. Hiroki Yamada also sidelined through injury. Yuki Otsu coming in, as does Yasuyuki Kono. There's the manager of Thespa, Kayokazu Kudo. He could do with a win today, would save his side having to go down to the wire next weekend. I said before, it's a blustery day. Could be a slight factor. Júbilo. Well, and they just get over the line as champions. 330-kilometre trip north for Júbilo from the south coast. Abashi is the northwest suburb of Tokyo. Thespa are one of 8 teams in J2 who are based in and around the capital city. We're ready to get underway. Home side Thespa in the dark blue, Júbilo Iwata in the light blue with the dark sleeves and the white shorts. Ball forward from Watanabe. Oh, whatever happens today, something has to give. And he ball out wide towards Hosagi. He's a throw-in. Taken by Kojima. It's going to be a corner. Inside the first minute, which Omae will go over to take. The two sides met early in the season. It was only a 1-0 victory for Júbilo Iwata at home. Flash towards goal. It was Kojima who went in for the same ball as Watanabe. Watanabe was claiming a corner. I think it did come off of Lukian. Comes again. This time clawed away by the goalkeeper, Ryuki Miura. Clear their lines, Júbilo. Started on the back foot here. Miura comes out and claims. Sagamihara and Matsumoto Yamaga, and currently 0-0 at half time. That's one of the 3 that kicked off earlier. Stays as it is. They would be all but relegated, Matsumoto Yamaga. They would have to win their last game by an incredible scoreline. which won't happen. So they need a second half goal. It's Kono. Foul. Lukian was being climbed all over there by Watanabe. Mori. 1-2. Heading towards the penalty area by Suzuki. Towards the right hand side. Okawa. Thrust away by Heto. Oh my, that's a good ball. Does knit things together really well. Tanaka. It's a good overlap. And across from Hirao. He's turned behind for another corner. Started on the front foot here, Thespa. They went ahead when these two sides met in August of last year, in last season's 2-2 draw. They fell behind, then went 2-1 up. Júbilo clawed it back, just share the spoils at 2-2. Entertaining game then. 4 minutes in. Genki Gamaya. We'll swing this out. Partially cleared. Tanaka. Tame shot in the end, which trickles away for a goal kick. Hit by Iwakami. Former Shonan Belmare and Amaya Ardija player. Goes back to his old club next week. Could be a big game, that. Ogawa losing out. He'll be giving the ball away there. It's good running from Kato. Doesn't really have any conviction in the cross. They've been a better side so far. We've played just over 5 minutes. Thespa will be pleased with how they've started this game. Their needs the greater, obviously. So it's going to be taken by Masaya Ojima. Back in the side following his absence last week through injury. It's carried a long way up the foot park by Lukian. He's done well. Good play by Lukian, going for the return from Suzuki, but mopped up well at the back by Hirao. Lukian, 22 goals this season for the 30-year-old, much-travelled Brazilian. Lost just 5 of their 40 matches so far this season. Júbilo, 5 points clear at the top, 2 to play. 11 points clear of third, and have already sealed their place in J1 next season. Time and space. Kojima. Castlegate. Ball forward, easily cut out. Watanabe does well to find Kato. Yuma. Kato. Sogi. Morel can't keep it in play. Try to play by Endo, who leaves the throw in to Suzuki. Suzuki operating down the left-hand side. Amori down the right. Here is Amori. Got the overlap of Agawa. Goes himself. Decent delivery. Headed down the Suzuki was straight to the goalkeeper. Joined the club this season from Kawasaki Frontale. Has J1 experience, which might just come in handy next season. Tanaka. Guided wide by Hosuge. He's the playmaker, Hosuge. On the corner towards Aoki. Hirao. Stupid head away was Itu. Okami. Play from Watanabe, a little step over, finding Hateo. Both the central defenders have scored 3 goals this season from set plays. It's good running. Araya tried to get the ball back, but just crossed the line. Goal kick. Looking flattened by the challenge of Watanabe. Got the ball fair and square though. Iwakami. There's Kato. Kojima. Iwakami again. Lacking in confidence in this opening 11 minutes or so. Comfortable save from Miura. Júbilo haven't really got going yet. It's a long old season. And yet so close to the title. Win the title by losing today. If Jeff United Chiba can beat Kyoto Sanga, that's currently 0-0. So low ball into the box, so it's been missed. And the shot rising over the crossbar. Didn't really get it away properly there to Shia Tanaka. The shot was rising from Kono. Known for his goal scoring, the 38-year-old. Scored 4 for Japan in 93 appearances for his country. Hasn't scored this season. Played over 200 games for SC Tokyo and Gamba Osaka. Vastly experienced player. comes in to solidify that midfield. There's Yasuyuki Kono. There's Omori, you saw that. Another former FC Tokyo player who's also played over 100 games for Gamba Osaka, for San Kobe as well. A bit of experience in this side. Two central midfielders of a combined age of 79. Six of the starting 11 are 30 or over. They've lost two 32-year-olds through injury today, Yamamoto and Yamada. They're a very experienced side. They do have a little bit of youth bedded in between. Come from nowhere, really, Júbilo. A poor season last year. Finished down in 8th. There was no immediate signs they were going to push for promotion this season, but they've well and truly taken J2 by storm. Suzuki. Mori's going into a central position. It's a good hold-up play from Otsu. Suzuki. Played off by Lukian. And sent wide by Endo. To Zagawa. Cross is stopped at source and then headed away by Kojima. Goes for length on the ball forward. Held up brilliantly by Lukian. Waiting for runners. Belatedly, the flag goes up on the far side. 15 minutes gone. Thespa 0, Júbilo 0. Still 0-0 in all the other games that kicked off simultaneously this. Still 0-0 between Sagamihara and Matsumoto Yamaga. Almost reached the hour point of that game. Matsumoto Yamaga need to win to stand any chance of staying up. Headed away by Ogawa. Down to ground goes Genki Amai. Doesn't get the referee's decision though. You can see there by the flags, it's a blustery day in Tokyo. Ball over the top. Suzuki twisting and turning. Can't find room for the cross. He does, it's cleared away by Hasage. Dash towards goal for Amai. That's good defending by Kentaro Yoi. Stepped in, used all his experience to take stock of the situation. Turned around the corner by Kono. Mori. That far side of Gawa. Kono again. Very tight. Starting to settle into the game now. Júbilo Iwata after a good start from the home side. In towards Luki, and can he turn? That's the big question. And lays it off. Just a bit too hard, the ball in towards Amori. Suzuki. And fouls as the referee. Comes out this near side. Once again to Aoki. Can't keep possession for his team. Hami were one off the bottom, have taken the lead in their game at Mito Hollyhock. Take them to 37 points. So within 3 of Thespa. Goal difference is considerably worse though. Teams that Thespa need to worry about really are Matchweek and Kanazawa, 3 behind them in the relegation places. Sagami Hara, currently the bottom club Matsumoto Yamaga. It's a good turn from Suzuki into the box, still going. Eventually turned behind Watanabe for a corner. Good turn. A corner kick. It's going to be Yasuhito Endo to take towards the penalty spot. Chance to get away there for Genki Yamai. The captain has gone in hard on the challenge. It's Gajima, in fact. Tossed his opponent into the air. No question it's a foul. Heiki Ogawa, the unfortunate victim there. Endo to take the free kick. Plays it short. Peter Endo. It's a great delivery in. The shot spins wide via the deflection. It's hit by Otsu. Corner kick to Júbilo Iwata. Starting to cause 1 or 2 problems now, the league leaders. They're away by the captain Genki Yamai. He presented the chance. Otsu. Suzuki, not a particularly good cross, and it's dealt with. Suzuki again. Runs harmlessly behind for a goal kick. As we head up towards the halfway stage of the first half, the referee signals for an impromptu drinks break. So Ahimi winning by a 1-0 to give them a fighting chance down at the bottom. Everyone else in the bottom 9, currently 0-0. Go to Amaya Ardija next week to Thespa. And they're currently 2 points behind Thespa. That could be a massive game. 68% possession so far. Both teams have had 2 chances. As you can see by the stats on the screen there, they've completed over double the amount of passes Júbilo than their hosts Thespa. That was the pattern of play we expected. Going to take over. Keiki Shimizu, goalkeeper with the goal kick. Haven't really mentioned the goalkeeper so far. Indication that there's not too much to do. It's a foul by Shota Aoki. 3 goals this season. They could do with 1 from him today. Foul was on Yasuhito Endo. Katara Oi. Ito. So again. Two players down forward, a home side Thespa. Knock to the knee with Watanabe. A bit of pain. Collided with his own player. He's going to be okay. Tough play here out. Suzuki. Endo. Mori. Endo knits things together nicely in that midfield. Just a composed old head. He can pick a pass. Reads the game so well. Ogawa with the cross. Couldn't take any chances there, so Harao. So the former Gamba Osaka defender puts it behind for a corner. It's the right decision too. Yuto Suzuki was lurking behind him. On the clock. Endo with the corner. Underneath the crossbar, it's a good strong header away by Watanabe. By Kotare Omari. Yamamoto. Mori again. Kawa. Lays it off for Ito. weathered the early storm, settled themselves into the game. Now Júbilo looking to break through on their way to what will almost certainly be a title. One way or another, you get the feeling they're going to have enough to see them home. Yeah, just saying, currently 0-0 with Jeff United. Not too many goals about in the J2 so far. Sent wide by Yamamoto. Sugawa over on that far side. Kentaro Oi. Thespa have drawn their last 3, 1 in 4. Unbeaten since September, home against Jeff United. They lost, they've been unbeaten since then here. So it's a difficult pace for teams to come. Otsu finding Amari. Chance to break with Kato. He's got runners. One of them is Genko Amai. Need to throw. Only a yellow card. What's the referee pulling back for? Yellow card shown to Otsu. And this was the challenge that merited that caution. Half an hour gone. Towards that near post. Steered outbound by Yamamoto. That's okay. Leaves it for Kojima. Wasted ball was a good one as well. That's a big chance. A very big chance. And it fell to Watanabe, the big defender. Couldn't guide it towards goal. I don't think he realised until it was too late that he had a free header. Got away from his marker, Kentaro Oi. Shook off Kono as well. Should have scored, should have done better. He has to hit the target there, which he failed to do. Tachigi are leading Garavans by a goal to 0. Tachigi 2 points ahead of Thespa, can still go down. That stays as it is, they'll be safe. Starting to come back into the game again now, the home side. Tanaka's ball into the feet of Shota Ayoko, who's dumped to the ground by Kono. Kono and Endo in that midfield. Over 200, near to 250 caps between them for Japan. Been there, seen it, done it. Kato straight into the arms of Miura. If things stay as they are, Júbilo Iwata will be champions. What's more, that 1 point Could well be the difference between staying up and going down for Thespa. So maybe a point apiece is a good compromise. It all does depend on results elsewhere. Both good. Give it a win, that's for sure. Tario wins it. Okami. 12 minutes to go to half time. Okami. Hirao. Throw to the home side. Another plate, that'll be a throw. Kito Oito. Shota Ayoko. There, Captain Genki Amai. Came off of Ayoko. Saya Kojima, former Mashida Jalvia, Vijayata Sendai player, with the throw. Turned in by Kato. Left body's back there to deal with it. Lukian's back there, and here he is, placing the ball up into the path of Amori. Amori to Suzuki. Suzuki trying to get the ball back in towards Lukian. Got enough bodies behind the ball there. Did Thespa. To the last 10 minutes of the first half. J2, penultimate weekend. Sun shining. Júbilo went for experience this year. It's paid off. Miura to come out of his box and take part in the footwork. There's a guy. Touched by Amai. Didn't quite link with Aoka. Okay, the lady man Lukian quiet so far. Thespa, Zamori. Ito. Mori can't quite reach it. Neither can Endo. Tanaka. Done well. Drive by Kona. And a chance. Biggest chance of the game so far. It opened up for Aoki, and it's a good save from Miura. Backs it around the post, and he knows that's a big chance wasted. Shota Aoki. Set up by a super through ball by Kato. Takes it past the defender Oi. It's a good save. Best chance of the game so far. They are dangerous from these set plays. Thespa. Referee's not happy with the condensed population in the 6-yard box that seems to to be entangled at the moment. See there, just how blustery it is today. Swirling wind. Ball was whipped in, actually hit the face of the crossbar, but the referee's whistle had gone. Goal kick. Yuki Miura to take his save. Keeping the clean sheet intact. Keeping the Júbilo Iwata title charge on course. Travelled in their numbers today. And their light blue shirts. Incidentally, Iwata this week announced at the end of an 18-year kit partnership with the kit manufacturers Puma. That will end after next weekend. It's a relationship that's gone on pretty much all of this century so far. 2002 it all started. Bobbling and bouncing, and he took a whack to the head. That wasn't far away. It was brave play by Ioka. And the hit from Herreo just flew past the post. This will tell you how close it was. Not far away at all. Had two good sightings of goal in the last 5 minutes. So Herreo hit that one true. Only just brushed past the post. Hasn't scored this season. Five minutes to half time. First two chances of the game have fallen to the home side. Yamamoto moves it for Kentare Oi. By Lukian. Away by Endo. So very scrappy. Referee gets in the way of Endo. Doesn't seem too amused by it. The side do still have possession. Watanabe. Out. Endo. Keto. Call as you like from the goalkeeper Miura. Finding it to Taro Oi. Where they keep possession so well. Using all their experience, Júbilo. Lukian. Endo. Played off by Amori. Endo again. Corner from Suzuki. It's a great turn from Lukian. It's a foul, surely. No, says the referee. The cross comes in. It's a cross by Otsu. Home side almost stopped there, expecting the referee's whistle to go. The shot eventually coming in from Yasuhito Endo. Did look like a foul. Nothing given. Endo ended up slicing it wide. Shimizu. Forward by Kojima. Now a chance to get away for Shoto Ioki. He's all on his own. 4 around him. It's a great ball. The finish from Tanaka. The block by Ito. Cross by Hirao. Turned away by Endo. Tanaka. Took another deflection. A shot by Wakami, forcing the save from Ryoki Miura. Into the last minute of the first half. That's a good turn. Omori. Not a particularly good ball to Ogawa. Omori again. Scooping past a couple of challenges. To Yamamoto. Omori was sent sprawling to the floor. The referee says play on. It's a great ball by Endo. And a brave header by Watanabe. Still smarting from that challenge. Ogawa. Throw into Júbilo. There's that 1 minute of added time at the end of the first half. Matsu. Comes the cross from Ogawa. Pumped away by Masue. Towards the left-hand side. A chance for Yuto Suzuki to get forward, but instead he goes back into Endo. Ito. Suzuki. Ito again. Not so involved. Suzuki finding Endo. Bide their time. Time was of the essence in the end, and the half-time whistle from Futoshi Nakamura is blown. And for all their possession and all their dominance, Júbilo Iwata have to concede the fact that Thespa have had the best 2 chances of the first half. The save off of Iwakami from Ryoki Miura was a good one. And Aoki also had a very good chance. Saw a header wide from Watanabe early on. Could say the best 3 chances of the first half have all fallen to the home side. But it's 0-0 at half-time. There's all to play for in what promises to be an intriguing second half. So 2 sets of players trudge off for some half-time refreshments. The game still awaiting its first goal. At half-time at the Shoei Stadium, it's Thespa 0, Júbilo Iwata 0.
らの可能性は意見忘れることのない伝説を作ります。さあ、スポーツの底力を目撃する。いつでもどこにいても好きなスポーツ、好きなアニメ。どうぞ。
ご来場の皆さんにお知らせをいたします。後半のキックオフ予定時刻は15時4分。後半のキックオフ予定時刻午後3時4分を予定しております。今しばらくお待ちください。さあ、それではここで NPO 法人オレンジリボン子育て支援団体マザー・オブ・パールの皆さん、そしてトミーさんによりますご出演ライブ映像内を盛り上げていただきましょう。皆さん、ハーフタイムもよろしくお願いいたします。皆さんよろしくお願いします。
No goals to tell you about at half-time. It certainly hasn't gone the way of the champions-elect. Júbilo have been made to sweat on a few occasions. Was headed towards goal. They have got forward. Better chances. Came out for Kono. The veteran could only fire it over the top of the crossbar. Could take a deflection. Continued to probe, had a dominant spell in the game. This is another effort, which was fired wide by Otsu, who also received a yellow card in that first half. Towards the end of the half, a couple of good chances for the home side. That one was Watanabe, should have hit the target. If he gets over that and hits the target, it's 1-0. Tanaka involved down the right-hand side. It's a great ball from Kato. Does everything right here. Aoki denied by a brilliant save from Miura. Best chance of the first half. Super save. Chances weren't done then. It's an effort from distance from Sahiro. Hasn't scored this season. I think he's come closer than that. Off went Aoki down the middle, all on his own, waiting for the pass, and then Tanaka denied by a good lunging challenge from Ito. Possession belonging to Júbilo Iwata. The best chances belonging to Thespa. He's been the link-up man, Genki Omai. He's been very quiet today, Lukian. When you compare them, 6 touches for one, 8 for the other. Inko played for Shimazu S-Pulse before joining the club. In Germany for Fortuna Dusseldorf in the second tier. Lukian, the Brazilian, 22 goals this season. Hasn't had a sighting of goal yet, but home side will know only too well that he'll only need one chance to prosper.
さあもう間もなく後半が開始となります。前半は0対0スコアレスとなりましたが、後半の拍手、手拍子、配線、マフラータオルなどを使ってスタジアムを共に盛り上げていきましょう。
Júbilo Iwata are out on the pitch for the second half. Can they carry out the necessary to be crowned champions today? I tell you, it was an amazing end in the game between Sagamihara and Matsumoto Yamaga. Sagamihara, outside the relegation zone on goal difference alone, took the lead in the 90th minute. That would have relegated Matsumoto Yamaga, who was equalised in the 96th minute. They still need to win their last game by something in the region of about 17 goals to nil. They're going to go down, but mathematically, I'm afraid, they're not down yet. Having said that, Swai going to draw it. The Ravans are losing. And Heaney are winning. So, just looking at that result there, it does mean, actually, taking into account the Sagamihara points, that I'm afraid Matsumoto Yamaga are relegated. So that's the first of the 4 down. 4 going down this season. It's taken until the final moments of the penultimate game for the first of those 4 to sink down into J3. So it's goodbye to Matsumoto Yamaga. Saw them the other week. Not a bad side. There's not a poor side in this division this year. Their problem is conceded more than everyone else. They scored less than everyone else, bar 2. Free kick to the home side. Flipped into the penalty area and away by Kentaro Oi. Good delivery that from Omaya. Foul on Lukia. Still Jeff United nil, Kyoto Sanga nil. If it stays the same there, Júbilo Iwata will be champions. Interesting ball forward. Long ball forward. Too long for Ogawa. Goalkeeper Kiki Shimizu. Robert Sakita and Maya Adija, old boy. Comes back to his old club next week. That could yet be huge. Still go down, of course, Thespa. Pick up a point here today. And the other results continue to go their way, then who knows? Very much in the driving seat. If they could win today, they will be safe. In theory, if they were to win this 1-1-0, they'd be safe. So it was 0-0 in the game between Jeff United and Kyoto Sanga, then Júbilo Iwata will have something to celebrate as well. They'll be the champions. They've only lost 5 of their 40 games this season. Injury here to Masaya Kojima, the much travelled defender. Can play in the heart of the defence. He is fairly short for a central defender. Does read the game well. He's been playing at left back today. So free kick. We're back in play. Made by Yamamoto. Throwing to Thespa. It's a good hold-up play by Yoki. He's been all on his own up top. Any real support that he gets really is from Amaya. A little bit from Keto and Tanaka down the flanks. Do depend on him holding that ball as much as possible. away from Watanabe. To throw it. 2 to take. Ogawa. Mori. Well-timed challenge from Oshigai. Tanaka. It's a foul. Tanaka stays down. Former Kashima Antlers player. Great challenge by Hajime Hosogai. Hosogai has had to make do with non-appearances from the bench for much of this season. 5 minutes into the second half, makes a wonderful challenge there. He's done okay in the midfield alongside Iwakami. Yamamoto gets it away. And they're blocked by Endo. Loose ball won by Iwakami. Thrust through by Amai. Too many in the way. Kojima. Lost by Kato. Kato. Junior Kato goes back again to Hosogai. Keeping possession well. The home side. Make do with the ball being at the feet of Júbilo for the dominant parts of the first half. Uto Hollyhook 1, Mahimi 1. As you were down in the bottom 4. Matsumoto, of course, relegated, then had to win today. Drew 1-1. Sagama Hara. Potential here for a long throw from Iwakami. Ends up going short. There's a dummy on Amora, who did recover. Bavara 0. Fagiano Nakayama 1 is the latest. Again, really important at either end of the table. Just a little too high for Masaya Kojima. Masakazu Suzuki inside on the brink of the title. The crowd inside this stadium is not an edge to it, not an atmosphere we're perhaps hoping for. It's been fairly low key. Chances have come about, have come for the home side. Thespa promoted to J2 back in 2005. That prompted them to move out of town to this stadium, relegated to J3 in 2017, bounced back at the second time of asking a couple of years ago, just stayed up by the skin of their teeth last year. Stark contrast, Júbilo, 3 times J-League champions, most recently 2002. Asian Club Championship winners in 1999. Relegated to J2 in 2013. Went up at the second time of asking. They were relegated again in 2019. They're going to go up again at the second time of asking. Both sides relegated in 2019. Could be 2 divisions apart next season. Fans want a free kick. Referee Toshi Nakamura not interested. And Nagawa to the feet of Lukia. Minutes into the second half. Amori trying his luck on the left. Dangerous ball in. Just in behind Suzuki. Looked away for a goal kick. Blitz Akita next weekend for Júbilo. Going to be one of celebration. Ball clearance by Kiki Shimizu, 35-year-old goalkeeper. Throw to be taken by Dakio Agawa down below us. Just to cut inside for Suzuki. Brushes off the challenge, hits the feet of the front man Lukian, and tries to follow up on the touchdown by Agawa. Suzuki can't wriggle his way into a shooting position. Mori, Suzuki, Kentaro, Oi, Ito again, Suzuki to Amori. Turn up. Sixpence there, Lukian. Has to check back. Kono. Sent wide. Ogawa. That's a great ball in. It's a good header as well from Sohareo. And Suzuki arriving around the back. Had to deal with it. Stretch there. Haven't created much this afternoon so far. Júbilo. He defended very well, Thespa. First chance to get the ball into the box from a corner in this second half. Played the best part of an hour. It's in. Oh, we've mentioned once or twice there's a whistling wind, and that wind saw the corner from Yasuhito Endo in underneath the crossbar. Goalkeeper had to react, and Kiko Shimizu fingertips it over the crossbar. It's another one. He goes for it again. Same again for the goalkeeper. This time it was outbound. Another corner. Pushed carefully wide. Makito Ito will stay up for the corner. Outswinger for Endo. It's a good ball in. There's a melee in there at the moment, and they're trying desperately to get it away. Eventually Watanabe does get it away. And they're starting to ask some questions here, Júbilo Iwata. An afternoon which goals have been sparse. Tokyo Verde won 4-1 at Bloblit Akita. Take that game away. No one has scored more than one goal. We've played at least an hour in all the games. Okay, that's good. And what can they do here? Kato on the outside. Izumai had to come off his line quickly there. Ryuki Miura. Starting to open up this game a little bit. Neither side has made a change as yet. I feel the game's starting to stretch. Endo. Check forward by Hosugai. Coming over his box. KK Shimizu. Good defending again though from Watanabe. He's kept him quiet today. Kawa down the line. That's a foul by Otsu. Can't quite believe the referee's decision. This is one of 8 games that kicked off 2 o'clock this afternoon, Japanese time. Only 4 goals have been scored in those 8 games so far. This is one of 5 matches currently 0-0. It's a goal drought this afternoon. Lots of draws. Mito and Ikimi is 1-1 at the moment. There were 2 1-1 draws in the early kickoffs. Only a winner for Tokyo Verde. Asiana Okiyami are winning at the moment. So too Chitsigi. Did the 11 games at either level or finished level. Way over Kijimi. Battling away gallantly. Thespa. A point would make all the difference. Leave them on 41 points. 3 points ahead of the bottom 3 most likely. Which means they can still go down, but their goal difference is better than Girovans and Zweig. They should be safe with a point. Not mathematically, but they should be safe going into their game at Amaya Malaysia. Kami clears the ball. I'm sure they're blissfully aware of all the permutations. Still 0-0 in the game between Jeff United and Koyota Sanga. So Júbilo are going to win the title today as things stand. Back down again by Lukian. Flag is up on this near side. If Koyota Sanga were to win today, Júbilo draw, they've got a 4-goal difference coming into this week. That would be at least 3 to win. They'd have to reduce it. You still think the title will be won next week at home to Bloodlet Sakita, who lost 4-1 at home today. Side warming up their substitutes, and so too the visitors. Saw there Fabian Gonzalez, the Colombian. This is Otsu. Passing Otsu. Endo. Foul. Good call, mate. What late by Endo. "25 minutes to go." Kataro. Sorry, Yuzo Hakami to take this free kick. Easy header away from Yamamoto. Juno Kento pulls it back. Can't link up though. With a might. Endo to Yamamoto. Former Zweigen Kanazawa player. Yamamoto. In relation to his captain, Kazuki Yamamoto, who this is out today through injury. It's a ball turn forward towards Lukian. Made by Hirao. Nearly halfway through this second half. Hirao. Pushing well by Yoko. Okami. Mai. There's a bit of room over on his left-hand side for Yunya Kato. What a free kick for something that's happened off the ball. Referee said, no, come on, carry on as we are. You've got the ball. It's all the way back to Shimazu. Okami. And then Osagai, the two central midfielders in possession. It's a foul on Amai. Going to make a couple of changes in the moment. Júbilo Iwata, one of the players coming on is Shoto Kaneko. Free kick. Mizo Okami to take. Height on that delivery. Watched all the way by Ito. Here comes that change, or double change. It's going to be Amore to come off. I beg your pardon, it's going to be Okami to come off. Oh, no, actually, it's a drinks break. I thought it was going to be watching the players as they're all coming over, and suddenly realised they're all coming over for a drinks break. Chance to take the fluids on board. 21 minutes to go. Okay, Tasenga still 0-0 with Jeff United away. 66% possession from Júbilo Iwata. Look at the amount of passes they've put together compared to the 244 of Thespa. They've strung together 539. But look at the chances. 7 for the home side, just 5 for the visitors. They've dominated possession, dominated the passes. But it's the home side who've had the better chances. Comes the first of those changes. Yukiotsu comes off and Shoti Kaneko comes on. And Kanama is also on. Shoti Kaneko on loan from Shimazu S-Pulse. His wife gave birth to a baby daughter last week, so congratulations to him. It's their second child. Now he wants to follow up what would be a great week by clinching the title. He's on as a sub. Maybe this is the storyline. Yamamoto. He's given the ball away with that crossfield pass. Played by Tanaka. Herrera. By Herrera. And they're falling out with Suzuki. Two have to be separated. Referee's going to sort it out in the good old-fashioned way. They're bringing the two together. I think he's going to show them both a yellow card. No nonsense from the referee. Suzuki. Oh, Júbilo shown a yellow. So too. So Herrera. Confirmation there of the yellow card for Yuto Suzuki. 7 goals this season. If it is drawn and the game between Jeff United and Kura Tasenga stays the same, they're not going to know straight away whether they've clinched the title. Change for the home side. Kitagawa coming on for the captain, Genki Omai, who hands over the captain's armband. He will sit in the same position just behind Shota Aoki. And this game's a couple of minutes ahead of most of the other games. The game at Jeff United is about 3 minutes behind this. They're going to pull something out of the bag here, Thespa, but they're going to have to do it without their talisman. Kinkiyomai off and Kitagawa on. High hoist from Yamamoto, chased by Lukia. Watched glaringly by Watanabe, who sees it behind for the goal kick. Every single member of this Thespa squad is Japanese, without exception. Colombians, Brazilians. Vast majority of Júbilo are Japanese players. foul on Lukia. Puffed about a bit, the Brazilian, this afternoon. Watanabe and Hateo got stuck in on him. Just over 15 minutes to go. Referee acting as the groundsman, put some turf back. Everyone lined up at the edge of the 18-yard box. It's all about the delivery now. Endo in the air from Watanabe, then away by Hireo. And as far as Suzuki. Back to Kanuma. Suzuki. Foul at the edge of the box by the frustrated Lukia. A Chonburi player, Rio Branco, amongst his long list of former clubs. Minutes remaining. Yamaguchi is still mathematically in the relegation equation. They're 2 points ahead of Thespa. They've fallen behind at home to third in the table, Ventforet Kufu. Which means they are still capable of being relegated. It might be okay after today, we'll see. Fed back inside by Ogawa. Zamori. It's the feet of Kaneko. I said it might be the storyline. His wife giving birth last week. They haven't come much closer than that. Might have dominated. They haven't created. Easy for Hateo. Yuma. One down the line by Kata. There's a tangle off the ball. Starting to get a little bit niggly in places. Sergei was the player caught. The ball was nowhere near. Caught by Kanuma. They just run together, didn't they? Well, they didn't see each other yet. That goes down as an innocent coming together. Still caused an injury to Hosokai. He's back on his feet. Mori's off, by the way. Fabian Gonzalez has come on, a second striker for the visitors. It's a good ball into the box as well. Just unable to steer it back across the face of goal to Shinya Tanaka. Sees that as a presentable chance. Kentaro Oi towards Kanuma. Kaneka. That's good play. Kaneko. Suzuki took a deflection on its way in. Or did it? No, it didn't. First glance, it looked as if cross from Suzuki took a deflection, but maybe not. Big goal for Zweigen Kanazawa. They've taken the lead against Montedeo Yamaga. That will take them up to 40 points level with Thespa. Drags Sagamihara into the relegation places. And that result will intensify the Amaya Dija game next week away for Thespa. If they can get a point here, they will be 3 points above the drop zone. They can still go down. Going to take a bit of a turnaround in the goal difference, but not much. Very little, in fact. Fired away by Kato. Nine minutes to go. That's the table as things stand, 5 points clear. Still 0-0 between Jeff United Chiba and Kyoto Sanga. Free kick. It's a foul on Shota Kaneko. Yasuhito Endo to take this free kick. Interesting. Somehow it eluded absolutely everybody, including Makito Ito. It's gone out for a goal kick. Just needed a touch from somebody. Goal kick taken by Shimizu. Oh, Tom, good header by Tanaka. Aoki. Tanaka. He's got runners in the box. Good defending though, but Oi. Tough by Kaneko. Wide to Kanuma. Kaneko again. Trying to make things happen at the moment. He's giving it away. What can Kato do here? Towards the penalty area. Perhaps he needed to be a little bit bolder. Looked like a handball from Iwakami. Back comes Gonzalez to help out. Haven't really got Gonzalez on the ball since he's come on as a substitute, the 6'1" Colombian. Two 6-footers up top now. Here's the other one, Lukian. Forward by Gonzalez, but Lukian wasn't there. Júbilo probing. In the thick of that probe is Endo. Lukien. It's good play. There's a foul on Kitagawa, but they'll carry on. Kato. Lukien keeps it in play. Gonzalez. Call from behind, that was a foul. And a yellow card. A few afters. Osugai was the player who caught Gonzalez. He's the player that's been yellow carded. Wasn't too much of the challenge. Kachiga 2-0 up at Galavans. That would mean they're safe at 45 points. Gawa, that's a cross into the box from Gonzalez, but straight into the arms of Shimizu. Needed to be better than that. Vivara losing at home to Fagiano Okayama. That would mean that Ventfore, with their scoreline of 1-0, will be guaranteed third place. Not that it matters for much. Chested down, Gonzalez gets the shot in. It's a really good challenge coming in to take the sting out of it. Good challenge indeed by Osugai. It's a determined character in the middle of the park. As I say, 5 non-sub appearances before today. So non-appearances as sub. He's got his chance today and he's really worked hard. That's a splendid challenge. Took a knock in the process there, did Fabian Gonzalez. A little over 3 minutes to go. Gonzalez seems to be okay. Shimizu kicks long. Turned back by Ito. Tanabe, who's very good at the back for the hosts. Thespakusatsu, Gunma 0, Júbilo Iwata 0. Big goal at the bottom, Zweigen Kanazawa 1, Montedeo Yamagata 1. That's big news because that does then mean that safety is back in the hands of Thespa if they can hold on for a draw. They'll be 3 points above Zweigen with a 3-goal better goal difference. So it would have to be a big swing for them to go down. Himi just falling behind. They could go down today now. Continue to probe to Júbilo. Ito Hollow 2, Kimi 1. Schweigen drawing and Sagamihara drawing. That means that Hami will go down with that defeat today. That's even a draw and they're pretty much down. Unless they can win by 10 clear goals in their last game next week. So Hami and Matsumoto Yamaga down. Júbilo are up. Are they up as champions yet? It's looking like it. Brave header away by Hasho. Calmly done by Suzuki. Cross from Kanuma. They haven't come any closer than that. Brilliant ball in, and Lukian was lurking. He's good in the air. They were stretched pretty much there, Thespa. Great ball in from Endo. The final minute of the 90. There's about 4 minutes remaining in the game between Jeff United and Kyoto Sanga. That's still 0-0 as well. Endo. It's time for a breakaway. It's good defending by Ito. Comes the change. Matsumoto comes on. And he's replacing Yamamoto. Matsumoto, the former Oita Trinata player. It's a winger. He's going to be thrown into the deep end. Too many defenders left on the pitch now for Júbilo Iwata, and not with too many minutes either. Fabian Gonzalez, the Colombian. Spread back by Kanema. To Katari Oi. Endo. It's a good ball by Ito. Gonzalez. It's poor from Gonzalez. Straight into Kato. His clearance goes straight back to Júbilo. 5 minutes of added time. We've played just over a minute of those 5 minutes. Foul on Shota Kaneko. 26-year-old forcefully brought to the ground. A yellow card being shown here to Kato. Just one good delivery might be the difference between 3 points and 1 point for Júbilo Iwata. Can they clinch the title right here, right now? That was a good delivery by Endo. A header was from Kentaro Oi, but it was equally good defending by Watanabe. It's gone behind for a corner. We're halfway through 5 minutes of added time. I thought it was Shun Kato who got yellow carded. They're telling us differently on the screen there. It was Kojima. Comes across. It's a stanchion behind the goal. A header from Lukian, who got there ahead of Shimizu. It's a great ball in from Kanuma on the left-hand side. Great delivery. Flying brilliantly, but headed it wide. Two minutes away, potentially, from the title here. And Kanazawa have taken the lead again. That really throws that relegation debate back open again. The pendulum swings away from Thespa slightly. Still in their own hands when they go to Omiya Rhodesia next week. But if they were to lose, Sagamihara and Zweigen were also to win, they would go down. So still looking a good bet for them to stay up, but not quite so reassuring now. across in Suzuki. Ogawa. Anywhere do from Tanaka. 30 seconds of injury time left. A shot from Gonzalez on the turn. Whistles over the bar from Lukian. Good ball into the box this from Ito. A header down from Oi. Shot from Lukian over the bar. 2 minutes into injury time, Jeff United 0, Koyata Sanga 0. We've done with the 5 minutes of stoppage time here. There is the final whistle. Thespa pick up a very useful point, and it is a valuable point as well, because with results going elsewhere, they can still go down next week if they lose to Amoya Adija and Sagamihara and Zweigen both win. It's all ifs and buts, but their destiny is still very much in their own hands. For Júbilo Iwata, they are champions as long as Koyata Sanga don't go and score deep into injury time in their game at Jeff United. A game of relatively few chances. The best of them actually fell to Thespa in the first half. 2 or 3 really decent chances. But it was a game which was void of goals. Final score here at the Shoya Stadium is finished Thespa 0, Júbilo Iwata 0.
トロンさん、オーナー入った。何点目今何対何？
準備がいかないますので、今しばらくお待ちくださいませ。
この大事な試合でキャプテンマークを巻きました大井選手です。おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
まずはこの結果を受けて今お気持ちいかがでしょうか。
まあ引き分けという結果でしたけど、1年間通した結果なので非常に嬉しいです。
この昇格の嬉しさというのは、昇格が決まった試合、水戸戦の後に爆発させたと思うんですけれども、この優勝が決まった今、どんなお気持ちでしょう。
昇格の時は、みんな爆発というよりは、優勝の時に取っておいた感じだったので、今日はみんないっぱい喜ぶんじゃないかなと思います。
そして、この J2 リーグを戦った2年間、大井選手にとっては涙のあった年もありました。どんな風に振り返られますか。
一緒に苦しんでくれて戦ってくれたサポーターに結果という形で恩返しができて本当に良かったと思います。
今シーズン残りあと1試合となりました。嬉しい報告を持ってホームに帰ることができます。残り1試合への意気込みもお願いします。
勝って終われるように頑張ります。
おめでとうございました。
ありがとうございます。
岩田の歴史の中でも非常に辛いこの2年間であったと思うんですが、その2年間チームの成長を支えました遠藤選手です。まずはおめでとうございます。
はい、ありがとうございます。
お気持ちいかがでしょうか。
今シーズンの目標でもあった J1 昇格と J2 優勝っていうのが成し得たので非常に満足しています。
この岩田でタイトルを取ること、とにかく遠藤選手、折に触れてよく言葉にされていました。そのタイトルが手に入りました。この実感というのはいかがですか。
はい、チーム全体として、常に向上心を持ってやっていた結果だと思いますし、今シーズンの初めに必ず J1 に戻るという意識をしながらここまでやってこれたので、本当みんなの力が合わさった結果だと思います。
さらにこの遠藤選手がこの加入してからの岩田、若手の選手も含めてですけれども、非常にチームとして確固たる力というものをつけて成長されました。その、成長すべての選手たちが遠藤選手の背中を見て成長ができたというふうに、声に口にする選手たち多いです。そのあたり手応えいかがでしょうか。
一応ベテランなので、プレーの中で若手にいい見本にならなきゃいけないと思ってますし、若手も向上心を持ってやってるので、自分も負けないように、これからもお互い意識し合いながらやっていければいいかなと思います。
残り1試合も期待しています。
はい、頑張ります。
おめでとうございました。
ありがとうございます。
So the Júbilo Iwata players will be able to finally celebrate their triumph as the champions of J2. They're travelling supporters waited a long time for this moment.
鈴木監督にいい報告ができるんじゃないかと思います。おめでとうございます。今お気持ちいかがでしょうか。
いやもう本当にジュビロ磐田に関わってくれた人たちに本当に感謝ですし、みんなに本当おめでとうっていうことを伝えたいと思います。
昇格のみならず、この優勝というタイトルがしっかりと手に入ったというのは実感としていかがでしょう。
そうですね、なかなかやはりサッカー人生の中でそのリーグ戦の優勝っていうのはね、何度もあるものではないんで、そういう話もしてね、ぜひこのチャンスをみんなで掴み取ろうっていう話をしたんで、そこでこういう結果が出てね、今日勝てれば最高だったんですけど、それでも優勝というね、結果が出たことは本当に良かったと思います。
そして18試合負けなしという、確固たる地位も、力も、実力も手に入れられました。この力を持って今度は、来シーズン J1 へ挑むわけですが、残り1試合も残っています。今後への意気込みもお願いします。
そうですね、まだまだ足りないところ、試合もね負けなしではありますけど、危ないシーンもいくつかあったり、やはり自分たちがね全部、うまくいってるわけではないので、それでもね結果が出たのは本当に自信になりますし、そういうものをね、ちゃんと頭に入れてね、またもう1試合、しっかり準備して戦いたいと思います。
今日この敷島にもたくさんのサポーター詰めかけてくださいました。そしてダゾーンを通しながら静岡でも応援してくださっている方たくさんいらっしゃいます。メッセージをお願いします。
はい、やはりねこのコロナ禍で、大きな声出せないというね、もうみんなのストレスがある中で、それでもそれ以外にね、全力で応援してもらったのは本当に感謝しています。本当にありがとうございました。
おめでとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
Well, not too many smiles for Masakazu Suzuki, but he'll be delighted deep down that his side have eventually managed to shake off Kyoto Sanga to claim the title. They were unable to pick up all 3 points today. It's a clean sheet. That point takes them to 88. Travelling fans, over 300 kilometres they've had to travel up to the outskirts of Tokyo for this one. Their side didn't play particularly well today, but they have been the best side in J2 without a shadow of doubt this season. These fans will be part of what will be a party atmosphere, I'm sure, next week for their home game against Bloblet's Akita. Players still out on the pitch. It's a sunny day, but not particularly warm day. It's windy. Those fans have stayed behind to celebrate. They had to wait. There were over 8 minutes of stoppage time in the game being played this afternoon between Jeff United and Kyoto Sanga. They were 2 or 3 minutes behind this one. So it was a good 5-minute wait down on the pitch. And Júbilo Iwata's players
2021 明治安田生命 J2 リーグ優勝を決めた ジュビロ磐田の栄誉をたたえ表彰式を行います。はじめに明治安田生命保険
41 games gone, 1 to go. They've only lost 5.
総合法人業務部長
73 goals scored, 41 against. It's a 32 goal difference, which is the best in the league. They've scored more goals than anyone else. They've won more games than anyone else. There's no doubt that they have been the dominant force in J2. They're back in the big time next year. And their captain, Kentaro Oi, gets his hands on the J2 trophy. They can start their celebrations now. They were promoted 2 weeks ago. They were held at home by Vivaren last week. Now, they get to be crowned as champions. It's the championship shield. So it's Júbilo Iwata that are crowned J2 champions, and deservedly so. They have sat at the top of the tree, and them and Kyoto Sanga have pulled away for quite some time at the top. No surprise they both go up. Júbilo Iwata back at the top table of Japanese football, where they'll be hoping to make an impact in J1 next season. But for now, an evening of celebration lies ahead. They had to wait patiently for that final whistle at Jeff United. And now the players have their hands on the trophy. They will be able to parade that trophy in front of their home fans next weekend. On the final day of the season, there'll be nothing to play for in their home game against Blobets Akita, who are in the relative safety of mid-table. They lost 4-1 today at home. All the drama on the final day will be down at the bottom end, including their opponents today, Thespa, who go to Amaya Adija. Any one of 4 can fill that final void down at the bottom. That won't be of any concern at the moment to Júbilo Iwata, as their players enjoy the moment. It was by no means a classic, and today they could have quite easily lost. The rest of the squad and staff are now joining in on the celebrations and the photo opportunities. And that's clear for all to read. Champions. It's an experienced squad, and one which Masakazu Suzuki will no doubt want to freshen up with some younger blood. There's no doubt that the experience that he's got to hand already will lie this team in good stead for J1 football next season. The goals of Lukien have been pivotal. No one has scored more goals in J2 than him. 22 goals this season for the Brazilian. I think it's finally hit home as players and staff have an evening to celebrate. They've got a long journey home first. And they'll enjoy their moment before the close season over Christmas. And they'll come back fresh in a new year for a whole new challenge. But for now, it's congratulations to Júbilo Iwata, to Masakazu Suzuki and his staff. Júbilo Iwata are the J2 League champions for 2021. Congratulations.
0対0と首位岩田と勝ち点を分け合う結果となりました。まずこの勝ち点1をどう捉えていますか？
まあ今日優勝決まったねジュビロさん相手に勝ち点1っていうのはまあ頑張った結果かなと思ってます。はい、
いい守備から攻撃へつながるシーンも多く見られましたが、今日の試合を振り返ってください。
そうですね、何回かねいい奪い方をして攻撃につなげれたんですけど、やはりそこの決定力っていうところをやっぱもう少し上げていかないといけないかなとは思ってます。はい、
勝 勝ち点1を今4試合連続で積み上げている結果となりますが、終盤この勝ち点1を積み上げられている要因、チームの変化はどのように感じていますか？
変化っていうよりもやはり選手一人一人が責任を持って最後のところに体を張って守れてるっていうところが大きいかと思います。はい、
残り1試合となりましたが、次節どんな試合を見せたいですか？
残留がまだ決まってないので、その残留のために、しっかり戦いたいと思います。あ
りがとうございました。
りそんな感じなの。はじめばっかりです。はじめばっかり。
本日はご来場いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。本日の試合をもちまして2021シーズンのホームゲームが終了となります。今シーズンもザスパクサツ群馬に熱い熱い後押しをいただき誠にありがとうございました。ファン、サポーターの皆様、スポンサーの皆様、いつも温かく見守っていただいているホームタウンの皆様、ザスパクサツ群馬に関わるすべての関係者の皆様に感謝の気持ちを込めて、赤堀博代表取締役社長、工藤清和監督、そして選手を代表して田中俊也選手よりご挨拶をさせていただきます。それでははじめに株式会社ザスパ代表取締役社長赤堀博よりご挨拶させていただきます。
ファン、サポーター、パートナーの皆様、そしてすべてのステークホルダーの皆様、本日はご来場いただきまして誠にありがとうございました。今シーズン振り返りますと、コロナ禍の中で緊急事態宣言があり、さまざまな困難、チームを相対してきました。監督はじめ選手たち、そしてスタッフのみんな、一生懸命困難に打ち勝って頑張ってまいりました。まだ今季あと1節、来週残っております。引き続き最後まで熱い声援をよろしくお願いいたします。最後になりますが、また来季この昭和勝利スタジアム群馬で皆さんにお会いできることを楽しみにしております。今シーズンありがとうございました。
続きまして工藤清和監督、よろしくお願いいたします。
ザスパ草津群馬に関わるすべての皆様、日頃から多大なるご支援、ご声援、本当にありがとうございます。この場でね、残留っていうところを決めたかったんですけども、あと1試合、皆様の力が本当に必要です。次の試合も温かい応援をよろしくお願いします。先ほども選手に話したんですけども、ジュビロ磐田が優勝で、このホームスタジアムで、ザスパのね、ホームスタジアムで、ああいうセレモニーを 見せられ、僕は本当に悔しいです。ここの選手たちがいつか、ね、ああいう姿をサポーターに見せれるように、日々精進してまいります。これからも温かいご声援をよろしくお願いします。今日は本当にありがとうございました。
最後に選手を代表しまして田中俊也選手、よろしくお願いいたします。
本日は寒い中、たくさんのご声援ありがとうございました。また、今シーズンもファン、サポーターの皆様、そしてスポンサーの皆様、多大なるご支援、ご声援、本当にありがとうございます。チームとして目標にしていた勝ち点50、16以内というのは達成できなくなってしまいましたが、また新しい目標が残留ということで、本当に今日は決められませんでしたが、あと1試合残っているので、ファン、サポーターの皆様、熱い熱いご声援、最後までよろしくお願いします。本当に1年間、多大なるご支援、ご声援、そしてファン、サポーターの皆様、応援ありがとうございました。
それではこれよりザスパクサツ群馬選手、スタッフが今シーズンも共に戦ってくれたサポーターの皆様にご挨拶に参ります。メインスタンド側から順に場内を一周いたします。お近くを通った際には皆様大きな拍手と激励をお願いいたします。来週もまだゲームが残っておりますので、ぜひ皆さんの熱い念を選手、スタッフに届けてください。よろしくお願いいたします。それでは大型ミッション2021ザスパクサツ群馬選手、そして全スタッフを紹介してまいります。
背番号1、ゲームパティシエ、清水ケーキ。背番号2、さっそうに動く若き万人、城は颯。背番号3、紺碧の登場、高尾宏斗。背番号4、最終ラインの反逆時、川上勇気。背番号5、紺色の同期、藤井優太。背番号6、藍色のシチュー、内田達也。背番号7、新ミニ四駆、加藤純也。背番号8、鶴舞国の将、岩上雄三。背番号9、紺色のマルチストライカー、北川修斗。背番号10、青木翔馬、青木翔太。背番号11、タフファンタジスタ、田中俊也。背番号13、ピッチを切り裂けはやぶさ、阿部隼人。背番号14、ピッチをかける勇壮、平尾壮。背番号15、ドイツ仕込みの